Hello students, in this video I am going to explain about Hill cipher algorithm. Okay, so before going to the implementation we want to know about the algorithm and what are the steps followed for doing the encryption and decryption process. Okay, so actually this is the machine, this is the Hill cipher machine. Okay, so we will see how it works. So before that, generally the Hill cipher is a polygraphic substitution cipher. Nothing but it uses linear algebra to encrypt. Okay, so it uses linear algebra and it is nothing but a substitution algorithms methods. Okay, right. So previously I explained Wigner cipher and Caesar cipher. No, likewise also it works. It works purely on matrix. Okay, so it works purely on matrix. So we will just see how the encryption and decryption works. The idea behind the encryption and decryption. Okay, okay. So how the encryption works? Simply, the encryption works by see. Encryption. So each letter is represented by a number modulo 26. So though it is not an essential feature of a cipher. So generally we are using a plain text which comes in between the A and Z. Okay, here the A will be they told no, each letter is represented by a number modulo 26. Okay, so it is represented as 0. A will be represented as 0 and up to Z will be represented up to 26 letters. So 0, it starts from 0, so Z is 25. Okay, so this is actually through this point of view only we will see, so that only we will understand what they are telling in the encryption methods. Okay, so it's nothing but to encrypt a message, each block of the n letter is multiplied by the matrix n cross n matrix against the modulo 26. Okay, so it is nothing but it is quite difficult to understand. In the understanding point of view, I am simply explain the mathematics behind this encryption methodology. So just take consider the message ACT. So take a message. Okay, so if the message is ACT, okay, if the ACT me the message, okay, so what the key I am using actually here, before that we in the previous algorithms we used the key as an the key as a what as a 3-letter word or 3-letter character. Here the key is nothing but a matrix. Okay, so the key we using is nothing but a matrix. Okay, so the key below is they randomly select G Y B N Q K U R P. Okay, so nothing but G Y B, so G Y B N Q K U R P. Understood? So G Y B, so B A is 0, B is 1, Y Z, so Z is 25, Y is 24. Okay, G is 6th term. Okay, now G is nothing but a 7th letter, but we start from 0, so we use it as here G is 6. So this is the key. Actually the key is the matrix. So the plain text what we get from the user is nothing but the ACT. For example, just take the plain text message as ACT. Okay, so if the since A means represents 0, C represents 2 and T represents 19, so it is converted into the matrix. So nothing but we are going to solve by matrix multiplication methodologies. Okay, so A is 0, C is 2 and T is 19. So the message is nothing but what A 0 to 19. So here, so the what about the encryption? The encryption is nothing but this. So the message, the key vector and the message vector. So the both matrix will be multiplied. Okay, if we multiply these two, we will get the answer as 67, 222 and 390. If we divide by 26, we will get 15, 14 and 7. Okay, so if we divide, we will get 15, 14 and 7. Okay, right? So nothing but if we divide it by 26, we will get the remainder as 15, and here we will get the remainder as 14, and here we will get the remainder as 7. This is what 15, 14, 7 mod 26 represents. So which corresponds to the ciphertext POH. So what the means what here which means what is ciphertext? Ciphertext is nothing but this part. So this part is termed as a ciphertext. Ciphertext is nothing but POH. So H is 7, O is 14 and P is 15. Okay, now suppose that our message is instead as cat. Nothing but here ACT is a message. If what if the message is cat CAT? If CAT 2019. If 2019, then this time the enciphered vector is given by what? Actually, if it is 19, then again the same key, the message itself changes. This cat is 209. If we multiply these two, we will get the answer is 31, 20, 216 and 325. If we divide it by 26, we will get the remainder as 5, 8, 13. So this is the ciphertext. Okay, well, this is how the encryption works. Understood? So nothing but we are getting the key in the form of matrix. And the plain text, we convert the plain text as a matrix form, and we subtract the and we multiply both the matrices, and we will divide it by 26 by taking the modulo. The remaining term will be termed as a plain text, ciphertext. Okay, so this is how the encryption works. So what about decryption? The decryption is same. So nothing but it uses inverse matrix for decryption. See, here it uses inverse matrix. Okay, so inverse matrix is nothing but they are taking the we already took the key. No, that key will be inversed. So inverse matrix for inverse matrix, and the inverse matrix will be after finding the inverse matrix, we will get some values. That term will be the terms will be multiplied by 26, and the 26 values will be after taking the mod 26, we will get the answer as this, right? So so after this we have the ciphertext, no, POH. That POH value will be multiplied, and we will okay. So actually for after the encryption, the decryption, how the decryption is, I already told. The inverse for the key has to be found. After that it is multiplied with 26. Just we will take mod 26, and the resulting values will be multiplied with the ciphertext. After multiplying, we will get some value. That value, after taking the mod 26 to this values, we will get some value. That term will be as a plain text, that is the pure plain text. Okay, so nothing but we are we are just inversing for encryption. We are purely multiplying with the key matrix, with the plain matrix and the key matrix, plain text matrix and the key matrix will be multiplied, and it is and the mod 26 will be taken. The remaining mod values, what we get, the remainder value will be taken as a ciphertext. Likewise, the same the inverse key matrix will be found. It is again that value will be multiplied with the 26, and the remainder value will be substituted with the ciphertext value multiplied. After getting the value, it is again the mod value. That mod value will be again multiplied with the 26, divide with the 26. The remainder will be remainder value 0 to 19 will be termed as a retrieved plain text. This is what the algorithm says, right? Okay. So we will move to the coding. Okay. So we will move to the coding. Here the coding, the Hill cipher says what I previously told. No, it is nothing but a polygraphic substitution cipher. It purely uses what linear algebra. Okay, so I already told nothing but it is purely nothing but a matrix multiplications and inverse matrix multiplications, and what the value we are getting, we got no, that value will be divided by that number 26, and the remainder value will be taken as a plain text or ciphertext. This is what the encryption decryption tells. Okay, so in the Hill cipher, likewise in the previous example, the input header file will be these are stdio touch, matra touch, and we actually what the input we will take, actually we will take the encryption key as a input, and actually the variable we are used in the below program is encrypt, decrypt, and the matrix values, a values, b values, matrix, and message values, and c variable. Okay, and void encryption we are using function definition as a void encryption, void decryption, and get message, and inverse functions. So this is for encryption, is for encrypting the plain text, decrypting the ciphertext, and getting messages from the user, and we are during the decryption we are using inverse matrix function. No, so for that we are using these functions. So initially how the program works, actually what is the flow of the program? So the program is nothing but during function void, the main function, it enters the get key messages. So the key messages will be first the key matrix will be for encrypting the first, the important one is key matrix. So the get key messages, so the control goes to the where the key functions. This is a function definition, nothing but the function calls. So the function goes to the function nothing but the function comes here. So what the functions tells, so in the functions actually what new message, in the sense what it is nothing but so getting int inj, we are into messages, they are the input variables, and message are the input variables. So here we are going to enter the 3x3 cross matrix. Randomly we are entering a key. Okay, the key may be anything, we will enter randomly. So here what here nothing but a matrix multiplications. So we are nothing but we are entering as a 3x3 matrix. Okay, so here tells about the same thing only. So nothing but what I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. So the I value and j value repeatedly iterates, and the value for the matrix will be, we enter the letter string, the value for the matrix 3x3 matrix will be entered here. Okay, so that messages will be entered here. Okay, so that message will be termed as what? That message will be termed as a key matrix. Okay, so what after that? So the key matrix will be returned to here, returned here. So next the encryption function will be called. The encryption function, how the encryption function works? So we already I already told in the program itself, in the algorithm, in the methodology itself. So the encryption encrypted vector will be what? Encrypted vector will be multiplied with the key matrix will be multiplied with the plain text, and then the plain text will be divided by 26 for mod operations. Okay, so after that the remainder will be taken as a ciphertext. So here the same procedure here exists. Okay, so the input variable is I and j, and also for I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. So up to 3 iterations, because for the ith position j, for ith position j's position, this for loop will iterates. So okay, so for ith for how what the encryption is nothing but what? Encryption of I plus ai of k into message. So nothing but what I told is the message vector, no, the message vector is multiplied with the what? The key vector. So the message vector is multiplied with the key matrix. Okay, so nothing but 3 by 3, that is 3 by 1. So you already know the basic idea behind the matrix multiplication. So that 3 by 3, 3 by 1, the column will the row column and column will be equal, so that only we can easily multiply. For example, if 3 by 3 and the matrix and the another matrix has 4 by 3, how the multiplication will occur? So that equal priority will must occur. Okay, so this is the logic behind this. So the message vector the message vector will be multiplied with the key vector. So that key vector, so the up to what, up to the end of the individual thing will be happen, and that nothing but what, matrix multiplication is nothing but the addition of the different multiplications. So that addition of multiplications will be here. Okay, so the addition of multiplications will be here, so that the term will be multiplied what, up to the whole matrix will be up to the 1 cross 1, 1 cross 2, 1 cross 3, 2 cross 1, 2 cross 2, 2 cross 3, 3 cross 1, 3 cross 2, 3 cross 3 with the other message matrix. So the both vector will multiply that term. After that the encrypted string will be displayed here. Okay, so if you have any doubt, just go upwards and go to the previous minutes and just listen. Okay, after that what will, after the multiplication we need to take mod 26 value. So for that only here they are using a function mod encrypt operator comma 26, this terms. So we need to take mod operations by with the encrypted string. So the encrypted string will be, all the positions will be multiplied by 26, divided by 26, and the remaining value will be printed. Okay, so this line indicates that thing only. Okay, so this is what about encryption. So what about decryption? So decryption is nothing but, I already told the same thing. No, here another one is inverse function. So the key matrix will be the inverse matrix will be, we need to find the inverse key matrix. After finding the inverse key matrix, we need to take mod, and again we need to multiply with the ciphertext. After multiplication we need to divide with the 26. So that is what telling they mentioned I, j, k input value. Next we need to take the inverse function. So what this is the function call, inverse function call. The control goes to here, where here. So what the inverse is, it is nothing but the inverse function. Sorry, so inverse function, so nothing but the inverse matrix. So the overall matrix, key matrix will be inversed here. So you may well aware of inverse function. Here the inverse here the overall this part consists of inverse finding the inverse matrix. After finding the inverse matrix will be returned to this place, and again, so again return to this place. And here what action, the decrypted already we have a decrypted values, no, decrypted string, no, that string will be multiplied. Okay, so now I already told no, so nothing but what, the inverse matrix will be multiplied with the what, with the encrypted string. Already the encrypted string is nothing but a ciphertext. The ciphertext value will be multiplied with the key value, inverse the key value, that key value. So after multiplying the thing, what will it returns some values. That some value will be, we will take mod operation. After taking the mod operation, we will get what the result, the same plain text. Okay, so that is what mentioned here. Okay, so we are nothing but we are taking mod value of only nothing but in the decryption place we are using the inverse matrix functions, and that inverse matrix functions will be multiplied with the ciphertext, so that we will get some values. We will get some values. The sum values, after getting some values, that value will be, we will take mod for that value, and after getting the mod value, we will take that mod, the remainder value will be taken as a plain text. So that is the term behind the decryption and encryption. This is how the works. Simple, nothing but the inverse matrix is the main thing. Inverse matrix multiplications. So this is what the output tells. Nothing but we are going to give a 3 by 3 cross matrix and the 3 letter string. 3 letter string is nothing but a ACT. We are taking the ACT and nothing but a 0. I already mentioned in the above, no? So that multiplication will occur and we will get POH. After getting POH, the inverse matrix will produce us like this results. It will be multiplied with the POH and the mod will be taken. After taking the mod 26, we will get the answer as ACT. So the full example I presented in the above before 5 minutes lectures. Okay, so kindly if you have any doubt, just move to previous to the video and listen. Okay, this is what about Hill cipher. Thanks.